everyone, welcome to Jeremy's show. Today we're going to talk about cohabitation. And now let's see a video first. John and Cynthia are couples, and they have been together for around 1 year. The new semester of the college is coming up soon. Both of them live in southern Taiwan, so they are finding their own places to live from the newspaper.
Hey baby, this house looks great and it is also near our school. Maybe we can go to take a look this Sunday.
What? You mean cohabitation?
Sure, I think cohabitation is not bad. We can both save our cell phone bills, buy the furniture with only half our money, take turns cleaning our house, doing many things and go anywhere together anytime. Most important of all, I can wake you up every morning and give you a ride so that you won't be late. And also pick you up after school so that you won't be tired, right? And don't you think that we are just like a newlywed couple? It's pretty romantic.
It sounds good, but I'm not really sure about that. I want to ask my parents first. Hi Dad, I'm thinking about cohabitating with John. How do you think?
What? Cohabitation? No way. You are both college students. You can't do that before you get married. I don't agree with you. You know, girl would always be in an unfavorable situation. The most important is that I'm opposed to have sex before marriage. But it's hardly not having sex if you live together. You can protect yourself. What would you do if you are pregnant? You are too young to have a baby and to build a family with a boy. I hope you can listen to me. I'm your dad. All I want is to protect you and to help you make the right choice.
Oh dear, don't be afraid of your dad. I think that cohabitation may be a good idea. Although you are a girl, I don't agree that girls are always in an unfavorable situation. Living together before you getting married can get used to your lover's living habit, and then you can figure out whether you two are compatible or not. On one hand, if you two could settle yourselves in a new life, well, it's a good start. Maybe you can get married after graduating from college. And on the other hand, if you have been fighting all the time, and the relationship become worse and worse. After fighting, you might break up. You have to think seriously and make the best decision. Bye!
Welcome back. Today we invite 3 guests to share their opinions and experiences. This is Jenna.
Hello!
And this is Pamela and Williams.
Hi!
They have already lived together. And Cynthia and John also come to our show for advice.
Hi! Hello, John and I have an idea of cohabitation. I have already asked my parents, but they have totally different points of view. So we want to listen to your opinions.
What happened to you, Cynthia? You are not serious, are you? A woman lives with a man. It's terrible to imagine that how people will think about it. There will be a lot of social you have to bear. What worse, if you are pregnant, you will make sure that you are able to take responsibility for it. The most important of all, you don't want to be a mother at such wonderful age, right? Anyway, listen. If you live together, you will lose your freedom and have to live in a limited way. Not to mention your privacy will always be invaded.
Yeah, I can't agree with Jenna anymore. The personal privacy could definitely be violated. Besides this, if you two have quarrels, you still have to face mutually. That's very awkward and uncomfortable. And you know, boys always have to do tough work, just like an electrical contractor. Sometimes we still have to be a driver. And I guess you can't go to nightclubs anymore, right? So I think both of you definitely need your own space.
No, you guys misunderstand the couples who live together. I think cohabitation is good for both of us. First, I can go to school and go home with Pamela. It is not safe for a girl walking on the street at night alone. I can protect her all day long after we cohabit. And second, I can always see my dear girlfriend. Before we lived together, I missed her so much after we dating. And now I can always be with her. Isn't it wonderful? And there is another important thing. I can take care of her when she is sick. If I can't be with her when she gets sick, I'll be very upset and worried about her. Last but not least, we can share the housework. I hate doing housework when I live alone because it is so annoying. But now I enjoy doing it with my lover. See, cohabitation is great for couples.
I totally agree with you, my sweetheart. We can look after each other, and if we live together, we can share the rent and utility bills. If we share the rent, we can afford a better house. And if we get married in the future, we can adopt to each other's habits. For example, I can know Williams what time gets up and what time goes to bed. It sounds nothing, but it is really important to whom live together. A girl live alone is very inconvenient. But now I live with William. He can help me to do many things, like fix electrical appliances and move heavy things. Otherwise, I would have to do much housework.
John, I'm thinking a lot about cohabitation. I know you just want to save more money and look after me. I'm really appreciative of that. However, we go out from different families, different lifestyle, and just like Jenna and Jeremy said, we are still college students. We need more space for each other. In particular, people consider that girls should have more restrictive virtue. So I think we live separately will be a better choice.
Alright, maybe you have your own thought, and it was my fault to ignore your considerations. Since you decide not to cohabit, I will respect you definitely. Just wait for me to marry you.
So today we got a lot of opinions about cohabitation and they solved their problems. That's very nice. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.
Bye!